Comes to replacing or upgrading your windows and doors, you want to feel confident that your choices will turn out exactly how you envision. Would it make more sense to your home to go with black frame windows or white? Whether your home is newer, classic, mid-century, modern, or something truly historic, Pella's Design Works lets you virtually see them. Give them a call. Set up a free in-home consultation. PellaWI.com.
Put my Pella screens on yesterday.
Did you?
Well, I didn't. Donna did, but they're
I did.
Oh, Mother's Day.
Yeah,
exactly. I was just going to say Mother's Day, and you got your wife putting screens on the house?
Come
on.
I know. I know. I should have done that.
Wow.
Okay.
Brittany Merlot.
Yes. All right, Brittany.
Good morning. How are you guys?
We're good.
Did you enjoy that 80-degree day yesterday?
Oh, it was awesome.
Phenomenal.
Put the screens on. Yeah. Anyway, yeah, it was great. We were outside quite a bit yesterday. Planted some flowers. I helped with. I dig the hole with the shovel. So
somebody's got to.
Yeah, but then she's like, but she enjoys that. You want to, it's not like I was trying to get out of work.
Whenever anybody, my mom washed all the clothes and cooked a meal for 8 people, and then, but she enjoys that.
She likes doing that.
Yeah. She likes doing that. She looks happy.
Yeah.
So that's.
What'd you do for Mother's Day, Brittany?
Oh, nothing. Actually, I was stuck up north. My mom is down south, so we're going to celebrate that a little bit later. But I feel like it's always Mother's Day. I always try to thank her. You know what I mean?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
I think that's great.
I think that's what they do. Oh God, the loyalty they have to their kids is like Johnny was talking earlier about this whole, that Mama Bear thing that people always talk about.
It's true.
That is so true. I mean, I was telling you, I work at a homeless shelter, and we kind of went around and talked about Mother's Day. What are you guys doing for Mother's Day? And, you send out cards or call, whatever you want to do. And all those guys to a T, and these guys have had some issues and some problems. To a T, they all said their mother was the greatest person in their life, took care of their kids when they maybe were incarcerated, or they, just stood behind them when sometimes other people didn't. So, yeah, I think they're great. We should, you're right. We should have it every day.
100%.
Yeah.
Well, Brittany, last night I thought something was blowing in here that was just going to be nasty, crazy. It dropped like about 30 degrees, and the wind came straight from the north, and it was thundering and everything. But then it just kind of passed through. But did you guys get that? I mean, was there something brewing that was going to be nasty?
Yes, we got the same exact thing. I loved it. I actually went outside into the garage, watched it roll in. It was beautiful with the sun behind it and the sun setting kind of time frame. Yes. Gorgeous. But some heavy downpours, like you mentioned, those temperatures just dropped, and then those winds too. There were 40-mile-per-hour gusts in some of those and up to pea-size hail, but nothing too significant as that pushed through. It was a cold front. So we are, of course, going to see temperatures nowhere near the 80s right now. Unfortunately, this week, much cooler.
Did you guys see the Northern Lights this weekend?
No, I keep seeing pictures of them.
The reason why I popped on real quick is because Brittany's like, I went out my garage to watch the storm. Brittany, did you watch the Northern Lights?
You're more northern.
Yes, I did. 100%.
All right. Are you lying to me? Did you see them?
I did. And it was magical. Yes, I can really get into it. It was just converging like right above. I've never seen that before. I've lived in Minnesota up north, and I've seen a lot of Northern Lights, and I've went out chasing them. But to see them above you, to all around you. I mean, every angle that I turned, I was looking south for hours just watching the Northern Lights. That is extremely rare how strong that was. I mean, we got to a KP index of 8 about 2 years ago when I was living in Appleton. I was able to see them, take pictures, beautiful, even through the city lights. I didn't leave town either. And then this time I didn't leave town. I was in Wausau. City lights, well, we don't really have too crazy of city lights up here, but I didn't go to the middle of the woods, and I was able to see it. I actually saw the colors. I saw pink, I saw green, and it looked like a hazy cloud, right? But once I took my camera out on my phone, just took a picture on night setting. Oh my gosh.
Wow. What time is that happening, Brittany?
Isn't that like
right at sundown, or is it that late?
I thought it was. What time does that happen? I should know that.
So that happened. The strength was KP9, a G5 storm at about, I think it was 9 p.m. You could see it through at least 2 or 3 a.m. on Friday. Wow. This was on Friday. So then last night, or Saturday night, I guess it was like at a 6 to a 7. I didn't see much going on. I did check it out. And then last night, I just needed to sleep.
What? You said you were looking south. Why were you looking south for the Northern Lights?
Well, here's the thing, they were everywhere. First, I started looking north, and they were so prominent and bright, and I was mesmerized. Then I looked up, and I realized, oh, they're above me, and there's greens and pinks all mixing together. It was wild, so mesmerizing, so beautiful. But then I looked around, and I was like, oh my gosh, they're to the south. They are in every direction. That's how strong they were.
You know, that before, people like you came on the into our lives, can you imagine what people before they had all these meteorologists those pictures look like the end of the world, right?
They do.
When they get the different colors, and I didn't see them, I wish I would have, but
me too.
But it's not like Halley's Comet. I mean, these are going to be back in 2 years, right?
It'll happen again, I'm sure. I mean,
right.
That strength, I don't know. That hasn't happened that strong since 2003. So that was pretty rare.
How long is it going to last? Does anybody know?
How long does it last? I think it's still like a KP index of 6 tonight, but that's kind of really not good enough. You got to be way up north, probably closer to Lake Superior.
No.
Let's go.
I wish could have got on the roof up here.
Yeah.
You could have.
Yes.
You should have.
Can we get on the roof here, Todd?
I don't know. I guess if we
you're
really want to,
you're the one paying rent.
Oh my gosh, let's do that.
All right, I'm going down there next time.
Yeah, come on down.
Yeah.
I mean,
on the roof.
I spent the entire night. Everybody's like, "Ooh, I wake up to all these pictures." I slept. I went to bed
Right.
early. I
Me
stayed
too.
in bed.
No.
Todd.
Old people problems, basically, is what
We
that
like the
is.
pictures. Send me a picture. But those were cool pictures.
But
I'll tell you, that was unbelievable.
I did do the same thing that you did, Brittany. When that stuff really started blowing through here, I went outside just to see it coming down the river type thing, because it seemed like something really nasty was moving through.
It didn't. I was kind of hoping, but oh well.
Love watching storms, lightning. I don't, like drapes, curtains. It's just, it was cool. My dog got a little freaked out. He didn't like that, but that was.
Is there anything that doesn't freak out your dog? I swear, there's nothing that doesn't freak out your dog. Hey, Brittany, we got to readjust something that we've talked about.
Okay.
Uh-oh.
Well, our biking thingy.
Yes.
Okay. So we had somebody on the other day, an expert bicyclist, cyclist. And we asked, how long do you think it would take for us to get to Shawano? And he said 5 to 6 hours.
Oh, wow.
5 to 6 hours.
Yeah. Brittany.
Peter says 3. Okay, we'll ask Peter. But what do you think, Brittany? Do we have to rethink this a little bit?
I mean, let's do it still. Who cares? Maybe we take it 2 days if we have to.
That's what I mean.
We got to work
an overnight thing.
I know with the work schedule. I get that. Maybe
yeah.
they'll let us off.
We can do it on the road, Jim. We've got the equipment, right, Todd?
Todd, are you in?
I mean, I'll be there. I'll be the producer's vehicle following you.
Yeah.
You have bike racks for the way home?
But very far away because I know the chafing
Yeah.
John will be
Oh, man.
Yeah,
I've got that now
flying.
just for walking.
You got to listen to that all the way home. Ugh. Okay. We got to figure this out. We got to pick a date, and then
I got to get some of that monkey butt.
we got to.
Serious. That's what truck drivers use when they chafe.
That's true.
Why a truck driver? He sit all day.
From sitting all day with your jeans rubbing on your thighs? I'm not even lying, but I can show you
Whatever.
right here.
I
Right
don't.
now.
That's fine. I'll pass.
What's happened here? It's
Yeah.
painful, like you can't believe. Then when you sweat in it, it's
Yeah,
like,
okay.
oh.
Enough.
I'll have to get the chafing cam out and
Oh my
join you in
God,
the
that-
studio.
No. So Brittany, we need a couple hour. We need a couple hour head. We
No,
need a
go ahead,
couple hour
Brittany.
head start.
What?
Okay.
Couple hour head start. I agree. Maybe we leave in the morning, have lunch somewhere, and then keep going, and then we'll be able to meet up. And maybe we just don't write back.
No, we're not right.
We're not right back.
No, we know that.
We're doing 5 hours one way.
No.
We ain't
Oh,
doing
okay.
that. We're leaving the bikes there. We're
No,
catching a
somebody
ride.
with a bike rack.
Exactly.
And
We
then-
need a follower trailer.
That's Todd. Though.
Don't they have that on like Tour de France?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, of course, with the
Yep.
cameras.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Support
Yeah.
You
cars.
guys want to be on camera the entire time?
No.
We
No,
got
not
it.
the entire time.
GoPro
John, that-
right on the
that might be-
bike.
That might be harder than you think.
Well, but today is National Bike to Work Week.
It is.
We got
It
Peter and
is.
Tracy Fluke coming up, talk about their biking trip to New York coming up. This is my season of biking. I'm going to buy my bike this week.
Are you?
Yeah.
Okay.
Buying my bike this week.
From the Green Bay Bike Collective.
Yeah.
Those guys are helping us out at the shelter because
Yeah.
a lot of people, that's their mode of transportation. They
Yep.
came in, they're fixing the inner tubes and whatever. They still have inner tubes? Whatever. They're fixing the bikes.
By the way, you know what I was tempted to use this week? Brittany, have you ever used one of those little, what do you call them? They're right out here. The little,
The scooters, the electric
The,
scooters.
Yeah.
What are those called? There's a
They have so many different names. I feel like
No,
whatever
but the guy
company
got
bought
them in-
them.
But he's in Appleton.
Somebody just texted us, and cornstarch also works, Johnny. I'm going to try some cornstarch. You got cornstarch I can borrow?
Jeez, John, not for that.
I think that would get kind of gummy, wouldn't it? I mean, you'd be making a human slurry is basically what you'd be making.
God, you guys smell. Yeah.
Well,
okay.
I mean, have you tried baby powder?
Yeah, baby powder type stuff.
They sell also these
Look
different
at your
things.
You got some cornstarch. I'll only use a little bit. I'll give you the rest back. God, it's not
I'd
like
never use it again.
All right.
What the scooters? They're all over the place.
I know.
Anyway,
I've never used one though, but it says that you're not supposed to use them on sidewalks. That's all I ever see is people use them on sidewalks.
Right? Yeah.
You ever use one of those, Brittany?
Oh gosh, it's been so many years, but I have, and it shut off once you go outside of the limits. It's like,
does it? Because the reason I was asking, what is that, Todd?
Birdie scooters?
Birdie scooters.
Yeah, the bird.
The reason I was asking is, could we take those to Shawano?
No,
that's cheap.
Okay.
God.
I'm just asking.
Maybe the way home, maybe the way back. Yeah, that's.
I thought that'd be fun.
Okay, Brittany.
Wouldn't it, Todd?
I don't think we have enough insurance to cover that.
Yeah.
Can they go uphill? Because there's some hills between here and Shawano. I think that would be a blast to do that all the way to Shawano. Yes or no?
I don't think. Can you do that on the trail?
Well, I think so. Don't you think, Todd?
I don't think you have motorized vehicles.
I can't think. Yeah, I
don't think you can have motorized vehicles, except for
Well, it's not motorized; it's electric.
And you'd have to let the company get you access because they shut it off after a certain range.
I did not know that. I didn't know those had
can't take it.
built-in sensors or something.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Yep. Well, you got to find them too, because some guys don't return them.
Do you have to use your credit card to use them? And then how much does that cost?
It's not that much, but if you don't return it, there's a fee.
Why don't you just take one of those home with you? Come to work on that in the morning.
Oh, there you go, Jim.
No, I'm taking my bike. It's bike to work.
Oh, you're not going to?
I think tomorrow I'm going to take my bike. I'm bringing my bike tomorrow. Well, not tomorrow. This week though. This week.
Well, you have to figure that out, and then if you don't, you get charged a fee.
You're fined $10.
$10. Yep. That's cool. All right, I'll commit to take my bike to work.
I'm going to sit outside of your house tomorrow morning, wait for you to come out on your bike, and I'm going to video it the entire way. The entire way. I'm going to video it.
That did happen back in the day when I was mayor. There was bike to school day, right? Remember that, Brittany? You were probably.
I do.
Yeah, and so I came out of my house and there's the cops there with this little flashers on, so I got this little escort down.
Oh my God!
I really did. I didn't even ask for that. That was just like it was.
Mayor's out on the bike,
right?
Yeah, cops out there.
That's really what it was. It was
Security,
kind of like
we're at checkpoint Charlie.
Ron Monroe.
Yeah. What was your nickname? Do you have a nickname? Because they always have a nickname for the president.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
But
the eagle has landed.
I will
Shetland pony is en route. Shetland pony is en route.
Mayor's down. Mayor's down.
Mason and Maine. Mason and Maine. Code blue. Code blue.
I thought that was a little weird. I'll admit that, but I was like, it was a big deal, and
Shetland pony on the pavement. Shetland pony on the pavement.
I did not request the cops, so I'll just say that.
Just
but
checking.
It was there.
All right.
Yeah, that was cool.
Okay.
So yeah, this week though, do you work out of your studio home? Do you take your bike to work, Brittany?
Yes, I work out of my studio home. So I take my bike out on lunch and after work all the time.
I always wanted a home studio. God, build me a home studio.
Yeah, we'll get right on that.
Thank you.
Bet.
All right.
Okay.
Well, Brittany, always a pleasure having you here, but we need to work on this the Shawano thing. Like I said, we might need you to come to Swamico.
Yeah,
No.
that would be more halfway for us.
Yeah.
But Brittany, what is today? May what? 18? What did I?
11, 12?
11, 12.
13.
Oh,
13.
We have to pick a date, and I don't want it to be like 90. So pick a date.
I love doing stuff. You sweat
Oh.
more, Jim.
Yeah, no.
You feel
Johnny.
like you're really accomplishing something when you sweat more.
John,
You with me on that, Todd?
The chafing, though.
Yeah,
the
there you go.
chafing.
John,
No, it lubricates it.
Yeah, I don't think it does.
Brittany, you pick the date. We'll be there.
Okay. All right.
Just
I
find a
will.
date where it's not going to rain. It's not going to be too hot.
Oh, my God.
Figure that out. You're the weather.
It'll
You're the
never happen.
meteorologist.
Could we get a rickshaw for him?
Yes, I will figure that out.
All right.
Thank you, Brittany Merlot. Love having you on.
Thank you guys. Have a good day.
You
Thank
too, Brittany.
Take care. Wow. I feel like you're losing enthusiasm for this project.
Me too.
You feel like, Todd?
Can't
I
be
think I
rainy.
am.
Can't be sunny.
Yeah. Can't be 90.
Can't
Well,
be a
but she's
day
not
that
with the
work-
meteorologist.
No, we
She's got to
can't
pick
have any
the
wind.
day. We can have a couple, but
Just a slight breeze
I'm
from the
not going.
southwest.
And then, yeah.
Back after this.
The wizard was a standing on the radiator grid.
W, home for the Todd Albaugh Show. Do you have a loved one in a nursing home? California mega millionaire Eric Hovde has some bad news for you. He doesn't think they have long to live.